Leo, welcome to your May 11th through the 17th tarot reading. Let's dive right in and see what energies are around our lovely Leos right now. Okay, what do we have? Bam. Ooh, hello. We have number 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. That is the heart chakra, also known as the love muscle. One of them anyway. All right. All right, let's get this one. Aries had two pop out. I don't know. All right, let's see what we have for you, Leo. I'm feeling silly. I love doing fire signs. We have Blanche. Love Golden Girls. She who brings light, light, serenity, and beacon. Oh, just noticed that. Anyway, yeah, you can't really tell too much there. All right, so we have heart chakra, we have Blanche, and that's funny. She was all about the love, right? Sharing love. Love that show. Anyway, now I want cheesecake. For Pete's sake. Okay. We have I am present. Look at that present moment energy. And that's weird that's coming up. I was talking about the present moment and time in the Aries read because there's only ever been the present moment. Ever. There's only one present moment. It's the here, the right now. Isn't that a trip? Even time of the dinosaurs. There was only present moment. That's how everything's kind of everywhere all at once. You see how that movie, that was a trip. All right, let's get your recent past. And like I keep saying, I know I'm a broken record. You may not have experienced this yet, or it may be way, way far back in your past. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do boom and boom. I know it's a secret. I will show you in a second. Let's see what it is. Okay. Oh, 10 of Wands. Okay. I like that. Sagittarius energy coming in for you there, Leo. We're going to get some crossing energy here. We don't know what those are. It's going to be a surprise. I love surprises most of the time. I like suspense. Okay. Definitely have some suspense here because we don't know what it's crossing. Five of Swords, that came out in the exact same position for Aries. We have the Queen of Cups and, ooh, look at that. Saggy energy, double Sag. We have the Knight of Wands. So let's see what energy this is crossing. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. That was over here for Aries. 10 of Pentacles is pretty much everything you need or want it within your resources. And can you hear that? I think my neighbor hit their panic button on their vehicle. But anyway, hopefully you don't have a panic for your resources. I don't know. Or there was an alarm going off. So interesting. Anyway, this is interesting because we have the 10 of Pentacles, like I was saying, is everything you could need or want. I pretty much have everything I need or want. It doesn't mean you're like a millionaire or really affluent. It just means all your resources and needs are met. And then we have the Five of Swords. Are you taking a risk on something? I I just heard risky investment. Hopefully you're not doing any risky investments. Um, I feel a shrewdness here, a win at any cost kind of thing. I feel like that together. I feel like a shrewd businessman. I don't know if this is you or someone else, but that's what I'm getting with this. Shrewd when it comes to money matters, resources. I don't think that's someone who isn't going to give a whole lot. You're not just going to give away everything you've worked for, which is fine, All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. Five of Pentacles being crossed by the Queen of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, I mean, Leo, not that long ago, you were having some pretty tough reads. You were going through a really tough time. Now, this is in your recent past, so I think this is what you've moved away from. And it could be you were having to fight for resources over here. There could have been something happened to your resources. That's kind of what's showing here. Yeah, some type of change within your resources. Yeah. And we see the Five of Pentacles here. This could have been a period of depression, ill health. And we have two fives here, so it's kind of chaotic energy. It's change for sure. There is sanctuary behind these two, but they're not going in. I'm not sure if, this is a card also of abandonment and feeling left out in the cold. So something could have happened to your resources, and this, I get a feeling of being destitute or being hopeless, is what I'm seeing here. It's not the best energy, I'll be honest with you. But the solution is to be gentle and kind with yourself, because we have the fourth chakra here, love, she who brings light, Blanche. So we have that here with the Queen of Cups. You could have received assistance from a motherly type figure, or because we see them going towards this loving and caring and nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be you, because she reflects on the past, right? This could be you looking back on your past with a lot of care for yourself, understanding what you went through and what you learned, because all she's adorned herself with these pearls of wisdom. This is the wisdom of her past. She has not let these things bring her down or make her less of a person. They have actually, these events, these challenging events in life, have made her stronger and have fortified her and made her the queen that she is. So that's what I'm seeing here with these two cards. Your past, although in that moment it sucked, but you learned so much from it. And no matter what you went through, Leo, you didn't give up. You kept going, no matter how difficult it was. Um, and I feel like these times things felt heavy. This is carrying a burden, but it's something that you needed to do. It was something you had to do, right? It was something you had to make it to the end. There was no giving up, right? That's not even didn't even cross your mind, you know? So this is that drive to cross the finish line, so to speak, with whatever you were doing, whatever you were going through. You had the strength and the fortitude here, Leo, because you're a card of inner strength, to make it, to really use your fiery, although this is Sagittarius, it's fine. You used your spirit to help get you through this period. And the Knight of Wands crossing also kind of tells me that you even stayed optimistic during this time of, I feel, spiritual exploration, because when we go through difficult periods, it really tests our spirit and our resolve. And it shows us who we really and truly are on the inside when we face our, greatest challenges. Do you crumble? Do you crack? You didn't. You stuck with it. And not only that, it gave you renewed vigor and renewed aspirations to, move forward and move on. That's what I'm seeing with these two cards. It's like when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And that's what we see right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Nine of Wands come out. Oh, we have Aries. We have the Tower. Yeah. Woo-wee. Yeah, this changed things a lot for you. It was a big change. It happened quickly, abruptly, but I feel like this is you going confidently into that change, like you're just thrust into it with whatever happened. Oh, the devil. Good Lord, Capricorn. And wish fulfillment. This Nine of Cups is coming up for everybody. It came up for Aries. It's coming up for everyone. Wish fulfillment. May is a month for granting wishes, either of your own or it could even be universal for some of you. It just depends. If you've got star, maybe it's, wish granted from the universe, but something happening here. Big time. Oh, big time. All right. Let's see what else we got. We have the Lovers that came out for Gemini too, or for Aries. Sorry, that's Gemini. Came out for Aries. There's the Eight of Wands. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles. Hmm. Whew. So when this thing happened, this event, it was something that you could not control. You could probably see it happening, but really nothing you can do about it. You can see a foundation here, this castle crumbling to the ground because it needed change, and it's just going to happen. You can't stop it once it's going, once this thing is in motion. What you can do is choose a new path. This is making a choice here with the Gemini, with this Mercury air energy. So we have, you know, we have the fire here and we have air. And this event, it kind of forced you to make a choice, is what I'm seeing here. If, you had to make a decision. Oh my goodness. That's all that I'm feeling from those two cards. Just you have to make a decision. You have to make it now, you know. And I think you felt I think you felt it may have made you a bit angry. I'm not going to lie. We see the devil here. I think it maybe even felt unfair. There the devil, this is a card of Capricorn and Saturn of restrictions. You may have felt like you didn't have a whole lot of options, like you were being forced to make a choice that you didn't even want to make, you know. Um I can understand that feeling. I was forced to move because my landlords were redoing the building that I was in, so all of the tenants had to get out. And it was one of those things where I didn't want to move, and I was really sad about it at first, but now I love where we are. So, these things, they come into our lives, they force us to change, and it's scary. We don't know what's going to happen. That's what I'm getting from this devil card, that you're being forced to do something, and that's what I'm feeling here. You're getting to choose something new. It is your choice, but you're being forced to do it. Like this devil has these people on the strings, and it's like a puppet. But once you choose, once you make this choice, I think things are going to speed up. Things are going to start moving in a more positive direction, is what I'm feeling here with this Eight of Wands. This is more Mercury. This is more messages. This is good energy right here. This is another card of Sagittarius. So I think the momentum and things are speeding up. It's going away from this feeling of not having control, because that's what this is right here. This is you not being in control, and that's a scary feeling. We, as a fire sign, I think we like to be in control of what's going on around us, but we can't always do that. I think control is an illusion. And so this is forcing you into a new direction, whatever this is. Boy, I don't know. But here's the big but, and the greatest but of all, I guess. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is a blessing in disguise. It really is. And this is going to give you new opportunities for growth, new ideas. This is going to make you so happy, coming down the road. Like, we are so happy here. I thought I was happy at the other place. I really liked being near the old downtown area. It was really cool and fun, but out here it's different, okay? It's just different. And this is newness, you know? So this is definitely a blessing in disguise. I don't know how else to put that. It's a blessing in disguise. Just be in the here and now. Woo! I can feel it. I can feel that oppression, because that's what we had there, with having to make a very fast decision that you were not prepared for, you know. Oh, look at there. Now there it is. The Two of Wands, Aries. That's that tower energy, that's being on top of that tower, having to make a decision. Six of Wands. There you are, Leo. You are here. You are here. You remember the Horton Hears a Who? We are here. We are here. Love Jim Carrey. And we have the Queen of Cups. There we go. That's been showing up a lot lately. Self-love, self-care, Cancer energy. All right, let's see what's crossing these. See what's crossing the Two of Wands here. There's definitely a choice here. Oh God, that was a stack. Can't do it. It's too many. You're definitely being forced to make a choice. I hate to say that, but that's just what's happening. Something changing in your environment for sure with that. The Tower. Page of Swords. Death. Scorpio. And the Page of Wands. A lot of new in here. Look at this. Look at all these pages. We have 3 pages showing up. Pages are represent all of their suit. It's new. It's communication. Woo! All right. So, yeah. All right. So this young emperor here, on the Tower with the Two of Wands is looking at the world, looking at the opportunities, choosing a path here. And that's kind of what we see here, this forced path. This is talking about the path you're choosing here in this future energy. We have the Page of Swords here, a young energy, you know, learning something new, basically, is what I'm feeling here. You're probably going to have to learn something new. I'm looking at 3 pages in front of me. That is new energy, new beginnings, new learning. And I think you're learning a lot about yourself through this massive, I feel like this is a massive big change for you with this Tower. And you have 2 cards of choosing a new path. You have the Lovers, you have the Two of Wands, and all these pages, pages do represent communication. So we have a lot, these cards here all represent communication. Now, this could be communication with spirit, this could be communication with people around you about what is going on. I think you're talking with, either a lot of people or just a lot of messages about what's going on in your life right now. This everything that is happening, like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. You have the Six of Wands here. You have victory, you have success in your future despite this craziness that is going on. And this recognition is what we have here with the Six of Wands. It's transformative for you in your life because we have the Death card. We've got Scorpio here. This whole situation has changed you. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of change, but it's positive change. But change can be painful. I'm not saying that it's not. But, this is a blessing in disguise. You're moving forward. You're being victorious. You did show up here with the Six of Wands. And we have the Queen of Cups crossed by the Page of Wands. Now, sometimes pages represent children. For some of you, this could be children, but the main thing I'm getting here is newness and a youthful kind of energy going into this new thing. So now we have kind of this mother energy here, this Queen of Cups. This could be someone you are in contact with. This could be an aunt, someone who's emotionally mature, and they are helping you at this time. They're encouraging you, is how I feel with doing this, with following your passions, because I think this whole disruption here has given you a chance to start over, to see things from fresh eyes, to do something new. And I think you're being encouraged at this time with this energy here with the Queen of Cups. If it's not someone outside of you, it's you encouraging yourself, finding that inner motivation to follow your passions, because we see this path here. I can't get away from the newness here. and you really speaking to someone. We have the Queen of Cups twice here in this reading. There's a lot of communication and change. This is a big deal, but I do feel overall it is a blessing in disguise, this event that is happening to you for you. It's kind of like ripping off a band-aid in a way. Let go. Wow. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Oh, look at that. We have Chariot. Oh my goodness. So you are charging ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I'm getting that kind of Knight of Wands energy there. Aries had the actual Chariot. Yeah, Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, goals. That's that Five of Pentacles. Okay, new job or career. Yeah, I think you're kind of being forced to do that. And door opportunities are waiting for you. Yes, yes, yes. All of those things. Yes, Leo. All right, let's see what else we have here. Ooh, I wonder what this thing is happening to you that's forcing you to make a decision. Ah, we have 1551. Hold your vision. Okay, manifestation. Wow, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. It says focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. That's kind of what I told Aries as well. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. And, we have manifestation here and hold your vision and abundance. So I want to take just a moment to tell you about this manifest candle. It is awesome. I love the smell. So watch this and then we'll be right back and we'll finish your reading. I want to share with you this wonderful candle I recently got from Amazon. It comes in a beautiful box, perfect for gift giving. They have every element: fire, earth, air, water. They also have clarity and healing, love and attraction, wealth and success, and just your good old plain sage. Now, most of these do come with, ta-da, a beautiful manifestation crystal bracelet. I am a fire sign. I'm Sagittarius, so that's why I have the fire candle. On the inside, it tells you the meaning of each stone. And I have to mention the scent on this is amazing. It's amber, driftwood, orange, and chili pepper. On the back, there's a space for you to write your intention so that when you light this candle and you gaze at the flame, you're connecting with that divine light inside, that divine spark. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. These are beautiful candles. And like I said, I'll put a link in the bottom if you want to get one for yourself or if you want to give one as a gift. I'm going to go ahead and put this on right now. I love this candle. So if you want one, check out the link in the description. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, we have 2 cards left. And if you're interested in that candle, there is a link in the description box. It is wonderful. It smells so good. All right, here we go. Your crystal is groundedness, hematite. Haven't seen this pop up in a while. One of the heaviest crystals, hematite, can facilitate groundedness, stability, security, and strength. And I think that would be really beneficial to you right now, especially with the Tower card. It can be particularly helpful to very spiritual people, those who have no problem existing in the higher realms, but have difficulty with practical day-to-day challenges. This sounds like it's something for me because I'm always up there. Let's see. Or for those who tend to get thrown off by life's trials and tribulations. That's what we're seeing here. Hematite can keep you solidly grounded so nothing can faze you. This is perfect for you right now, Leo. If you're resonating with this affirmation, I am solidly grounded. No matter what is happening around me, I remain stable and secure. Wow, that is the perfect stone for you right now. If you're going through this upheaval with the Tower and having to choose a whole new path, woo-wee. Wow, I just got chills. I could feel it in my feet, in my legs. All right, so this card kind of popped out for you, but I want to do another one the way I do it. All right, so we're going to do this one as well. So we have Marcus Aurelius. If you are distressed by anything external, hello, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Oh, wow. Cognitive distance. Oh my goodness. When facing difficulties, imagine how you would view the current situation 5 years from now. Time's lens helps us to see that's that present moment. Oh gosh, that's crazy. Time's lens helps us to see today's struggles in a proper scale. Viewing current challenges through our future self's eyes often reveals their temporary nature and teaches us perspective. And that's the thing with the fives, it's temporary energy. And so your other one is Seneca, set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest of fare. Desire control. Today, avoid buying any non essential items. Practice controlling impulsive spending. Look at this. We have a lion right there. Taming the lion. Each resisted purchase strengthens our inner compass. Walking past temptations without yielding helps us distinguish between genuine needs and fleeting wants. Okay, Leo, that is your reading. I hope this was helpful to you in some way, maybe confirmed what's going on in your life. Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.